Near the spa town of Buxton in Derbyshire in the Peak District, we've got Solomon's Temple, also known as Grinlow Tower. It's a Victorian folly on the summit of Grinlow, and it's surrounded by the old remnants of the lime burning and quarrying activities from the 16th century. Now, leading up to Grinlow, as you walk through the woods, there are lots of little hollows, and there used to be quarries for limestone. But apparently after they'd done with them, they turned them into caves and lived in them. And they estimate probably 200 people lived up there at one point between the 17th and 19th centuries. Now this limestone would have been burnt in the lime kilns to produce quicklime for use in mortar and for farming. And as you get towards the summit of Grinlow, there's numerous hollows and hillocks found all the way up, and they're the remains of 17th, 18th century lime burning pudding pie kilns with their spoil heaps. And it was estimated by the start of the 19th century over 1 million tonnes of waste material was deposited here. It was in fact an industrial eyesore back in the day, and the quarrying continued on, I think on the south side, right up till 72. Now the original Folly Tower had been built by Solomon Mycock in the early 1800s. He was a local farmer and landowner who after obviously it was named. Now, it wasn't very well built and it fell down, but in September 1896 a 20-foot high replacement was completed, and it was built on top of a Bronze Age barrow with 1,440 feet above sea level. And from a staircase leading to the open top of the tower, you get great views over the town, the surrounding countryside, the various parts of the Peak District on a nice day. From around 4,000 years ago, the local Bronze Age communities built their barrow mounds where they buried their dead. We know over 500 barrows across the Peak District alone, and it's thought many round barrows probably began as open areas like air burials, ringed with stones or wooden fences, where bodies were left to decay in the open and the bones were later removed or buried. After a time the burials changed and a mound was usually built on top, and sometimes people built stone cists like boxes to protect further remains placed inside the barrow. Now unusually it seems that not everybody received a barrow burial, or that it's not clear why they were chosen. They include all ages, both sexes, and probably come from ordinary farming families as well as high status groups. And a lot of these barrows were later reused by the Saxons and the Vikings, which were called satellite burials. The Grinlow Barrow was excavated in 1894 by the local antiquarians father and son team, William and Mika Salt. And it was reported at the time that there was 4 barrows in the area, and the local antiquarian Mika Salt opened 2 of them, and the Prof. J.P. Sheldon opened the other 2, but 3 of them don't seem to exist any longer. With all these mounds it's hard to tell. And they discovered it was carefully made of concentric rings of angled slabs. and inside were the remains of 4 skeletons. Now, stone boxes protected the heads of 2 barrows, and another the remains were in a shallow rock-cut grave. There are also 2 human cremations in one of the cysts. It was all buried with a variety of objects, which included the teeth, burnt bones of animals, a pot, flint tools, and a slate whetstone. And it's thought the skeletons were from the Beaker period, and there are also some later Roman items who also used to worship these burial mounds. All in all, a very interesting dog walk.